Okay, let me just ask, am I frumpy? Do you think I'm frumpy? I think in that thumbnail picture that you just saw before you clicked on this video, you probably answered that question in the affirmative. You know what, Patty? In this picture, you're frumpy. Well, let me tell you, that was a real picture. It wasn't staged. I've been watching. Let me tell you, first of all, what led up to that picture and this video. For a few months now, it seems, and I'm sure you know it too, because you watch videos the way I do. It seems in the last couple of months, maybe longer, that one of the trends in the videos that have popped up on my channel especially are videos about how not to be frumpy. And I watch them because I've never really and truly thought of myself as frumpy. But after watching some of these videos and then seeing myself in that picture, I'm thinking, Patty, you're frumpy on probably more days than you want to admit. You're frumpy. So let me tell you, and in these videos, and there's so many of them that I've watched, I've learned that I may or I may not be wearing the right shoe. That I may or maybe it should be pointed toe and I'm wearing round. And another video may say, no, wear round, pointed is frumpy. Or a heel, or sometimes they're sort of controversial. Maybe skinny jeans are out, but someone else says it's okay to wear your skinny jeans. You should tuck your shirt in and do maybe a half tuck or a full tuck, or leave your shirt out. There should be a certain sleeve length, or there shouldn't be a certain sleeve length. I mean, it's like my head is spinning. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that probably on the day that picture was taken, there is no question I was frumpy. Forget what anybody has said about being frumpy or how not to be frumpy. I was frumpy, and I realized I'm probably frumpy on a lot of days. So let me tell you how that picture came about. I needed to go to Ulta to buy a gift card for a birthday gift for a neighbor, a little get-together we were having. And I don't know her very well, so I thought, who wouldn't like to have a little gift card from Ulta? So I got up, I put on a pair of my Walmart leggings, denim leggings that I love. They were freshly cleaned and pressed. I press them, I do. I put on a freshly ironed little short sleeve shirt. It was fairly warm that day, but we're in the fall. This was just a couple of weeks ago. I had a little pair of Clark's slide-on shoes. I get in my car. I looked in the mirror and I thought, yeah, you look fine. You look fine. Everything's pressed and ironed and you're fine. I get to the little strip center where our Ulta is, and there is a Marshall's and a DSW shoes, the designer shoe warehouse. So I looked and I thought, I think I'll run in DSW and just look at some shoes. And by the way, I have some shoes I'm going to show you in a minute that you're going to love. Stay tuned. So I go in DSW And I'm looking at shoes. And if you've ever been in one of those stores, you know they have those huge full-length mirrors. And there was one of those mirrors, and I walked over, and I just happened to walk past it. And I glanced in the mirror, and it was like I did a double take. That's what I look like. What you're seeing now is what I look like. I was frumpy. I looked like I had slept in my clothes. From my seatbelt, from sitting in my car driving for probably 15 or 20 minutes, I was all wrinkled. I was frumpy. I mean, I was embarrassed. I thought, oh my gosh, I've watched those videos talking about frumpy and some of the befores and some of the afters, or the do's and the don'ts, or the green check marks or the red X's. And I'm going, oh, I look like the red X. And I really realized that, you know, many days I leave my house thinking that I look okay, I'm presentable. And truth be known, by the time I get out of my car, I may not look that way. Does that ever happen to you? I'm not here to give you advice on how not to look frumpy. Number one, I think it's okay if you look frumpy. I think it's okay if we all look frumpy. I don't particularly want to look frumpy, but I know. Listen, I know I look frumpy a lot of the time. It's like I've told you about makeup, and I'm just not an expert on anything. I've always said I know a little bit about some things, but I don't know everything about everything. Is that the way it goes? Something like that. But gosh, I mean, then I left DSW and I went in Marshall's and I bought this darling little velour warm-up suit. It's a little top with pants, sort of joggers. This bright, I would call it Pepto-Bismol pink. I love this. And it made me happy because I was able to buy it in a size medium. I've lost 10 pounds, you guys. 10 pounds. I don't know if you can tell it, but most of my clothes are too big for me now. And it was so easy. And I will tell you that it was sort of a little medical issue that got me on the journey, but it has really been easy. And I tell you what, if you are interested in how I've lost it, what I've done, and what happened to me, just give this video a thumbs up. And if I get enough thumbs up, I'll go ahead and shoot a video on it and maybe why this worked this time. But it has really been relatively easy. Don't want to lose too much more, maybe another 5 pounds, and I'll be happy. And I'll be where I want to be health-wise. And I have these shoes to show you in a minute, but look at this headband. Now, those of you who have been around very long at all know that I love my square hairbands. This is what they look like, or this is one of them. I'll take it off. This is one of my favorites. And this is what they look like. They look like sunglasses with the earpieces, but they're a hairband. And it feels like your sunglasses on your head. I mean, I'm always, if I don't have one of these on, I am always pushing my sunglasses up on my head when I don't need them. And that's what this feels like. And these come in as many colors as you can imagine. Some of them have rhinestones, some of them don't. I mean, patterns, colors, they're not expensive. I have a discount code for you, which will be listed in the show more or description box below. And I wanted to go ahead and talk to you about them because these make great Christmas gifts for your girlfriends, for your daughters, for your neighbor, for your mother-in-law, for your mother. anyone who has hair, I think, would like these headbands. Even if you wear wigs, they make a larger size. Oh, what I was going to say is, they have, I think, 3 new ones. Hold on. Get my notes. They have 3 new ones for Christmas. And I'm going to try to get pictures of them. The girls sent them to me, but because I've moved, they didn't have my right address, and they went to the wrong address, and they had to reship them. And I just got home from out of town last night, and I'm not going to be able to get them from the mail for another day. So I can't show them to you, but I'll try to put pictures in here of the Christmas ones. I know that there is a Christmas plaid square hairband. I know they're 3. They're 3. So just, I love them. You know, I always say that I don't believe in coincidences. I believe everything happens for a reason. And some of you know this story about square hairbands and how I found them, but it was exactly 6 years ago, probably 6 years ago this coming Friday, to be honest with you. I had just had my 2nd cataract surgery, and I decided to go to the women's holiday show that a lot of cities have around Thanksgiving every year. It was just booth after booth after booth of things. And I rounded a corner and I saw this booth that had all of these headbands on racks. And I thought, well, what is that? And I went in and started looking at them. And I saw this is what they were. And I thought, this may be the greatest thing ever invented, because you use them to push your hair back. They do sort of look square. They look like sunglasses here, even have little grippers on them, but they fold. Look, just like sunglasses. What could be better? I think I bought 3 pair. And I couldn't wait to share them with you guys. They had a tag on them that had their website. So if I remember correctly, I showed them, and in the show more box below, or the description box, I put the website, and that's all I put. About a week or so later, I got an email from Julie and Marcia, the 2 best friends who had started this company. They're from Dothan, Alabama. I don't think she remembered me being at her booth, but several of you had gone to the website and ordered and told her that you saw them on my channel. So she wanted to reach out to me and thank me, and we have just had the best relationship since then. I do not make 1 dime if you buy a headband or headbands from them. They're a small business, 2 best friends who decided to do this, and they have just become hugely successful. I also told them then, I gave them the names of some of my sister content creators in this beauty community who I thought might like to try them out also and share them with their audience, their viewers. And so they've made some really good contacts, not just through me, but from other people now here on YouTube. And so I'm sure many of you, if you watch other women, especially in this beauty community, you have probably seen these. I love them. I absolutely love them. So if you want to try them, and like I say, these Christmas ones will be great to wear for Christmas. Just, as I said, great gifts if you don't want to spend, maybe for a stocking stuffer, or just a friend gift, or for any, make great gifts. And even little girls can wear these. Can you imagine granddaughters or nieces wearing these? Oh, this is one of my favorites, this pink leopard. It's one of my favorites. Well, I have a lot of favorites. I have a lot of them, trust me. But yeah, go visit Square Hairbands and use my discount code and see what you get. And tell the girls I said hi. And now, let's talk about these shoes. Who amongst us doesn't love shoes? These are pretty awesome. I will tell you that this is not a sponsored video. They're not paying me. They did send me the shoes, but they're not paying me. I had, you know, sometimes what you put out there comes back to you. I had been seeing these shoes for a while on different ads on Facebook and Instagram, and I think I've even seen a couple of content creators here on YouTube review them, and I knew I wanted them. I knew I wanted a pair. I just didn't know what I wanted. Actually, one day I went on their website and I was rushed and I just couldn't decide on a pair, so I thought, okay, I'll come back when I have time and order them. Lo and behold, I had an email, and they asked me if I would like to receive 3 pair to show you guys if I wanted to share with you. And I said, oh my goodness, yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Listen, you know, as older women, I'm 79, almost and a half, even younger women, most of us get to a point where we just can't wear uncomfortable shoes. We just can't wear high heels. As we get older, sometimes we have balance problems even. If I'm not going to be able to wear a heel, a high heel, I want a cute shoe that gives me some good support, that I feel that is sustainable, that I feel good about wearing. These shoes are from a company called VIVAIA, and I'm hoping that I pronounced that correctly. I'll put it here. I'll put it here. Let me tell you a little bit about these shoes. Probably one of the best things about them, other than they're so cute, and some of them are so dressy. Listen, some of these, if you have a formal event to go to and you want a really pretty shoe that's comfortable, these would be great. Oh my gosh, if you have a child or a grandchild getting married, maybe you're the mother of the bride or the mother of the groom, and you just want a comfortable, pretty shoe. Oh my gosh, some of these are, you have to go to the website and look at them. Let me tell you what they're made out of, if you don't already know. They recycle waste plastic bottles as eco-friendly materials. They use 6 of those plastic bottles for 1 pair of flats. 6. Even the shoe boxes themselves are made out of recycled materials. In addition to just the shoes, they have some of the cutest little clip-ons. Remember back in the day, and some of you are old enough to remember, you would have a little plain pair of flats or heels, and you would have all of these little clips that clipped on the toes. They have those. They have those, and they're so cute. Can you tell I'm excited about these shoes? They come in a pointed toe called the Aria, and they come in the shoe I'm wearing called the Margot 2.0 in denim. Look at this. Are these not cute? Oh. Oh. I love them. And look. They have just a little heel, just enough for me, and I think for many of you. Aren't they cute? I love them. I love them. They do have a free exchange within 30 days. I think that's really important. Really important. Oh, let me show you the other 2 pair that I received. Look at these. Can you stand it? Look at them. Oh, sort of match my headband. These are the Aria 5 Degrees, and these are in dark leopard. They let me choose the colors I wanted. And I like this too. This is the insert that you can keep them nice in your closet if you would like to. But I like this. Recycled materials. So that's the dark leopard. And I also got the same shoe in black. I can wear this with everything. If you're interested in checking these out for yourself, there is a discount code. I'll make sure and leave it below with a link to the site so that you can go over and look and take a few minutes. Don't do what I did. Take a few minutes and really look and see what they've got. I mean, I'm thinking off the top of my head, this especially, but I mean, these could be so casual, but they could also be so dressy. With Christmas coming up and the holidays, I'm telling you, headbands, shoes, perfect for the holidays. I mean, perfect. I sort of regret not getting a red pair in this Aria 5 degrees. Maybe on my Christmas list. Thank you, VIVAIA, for sending these to me, and I just feel like many of you are going to love them as much as I do. So check them out. Check them out. By the way, let me know if you want me to do a video on how I lost this weight. It's probably not going to be anything new, but I'll tell you I'll tell you why I did it. And trust me when I tell you, I've tried so many times to lose a few pounds, and I haven't been able to. I would be sort of good for a week or so, and then, no, not so good. I would start cheating, and then it was all over. And I sort of resigned myself to the fact that maybe I was just going to be this weight, and I was going to be like this for the rest of my life. And until I sort of had a little scare and knew I needed to do something. But I knew that whatever it was that I did, it had to be a slow weight loss. It had to be healthy. It couldn't be anything trendy that I couldn't keep up. What I've been doing has been pretty easy, except for one small situation, which I will tell you about in that video if I do it. But I'm already back on track. So it's something I want to do. And I think that has a lot to do with it, don't you? So if you want to see that video, hit that like button, the thumbs up. And as I said, if enough of you hit it, I'll do the video real soon. Real soon. Okay. You guys are just the best. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Square Hairbands. Thank you, VIVAIA. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope that you'll go out and you'll be kind. Be kind to yourself so that you can be kind to others. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.